Let's give a ton of credit to, Coach Nagy and a tremendous South Dakota State team. They played lights out in here and obviously battled us right down to the wire. That's a very good team we were able to beat tonight, but very pleased with our guys. I want to take an opportunity to thank Gene Taylor and President Brashani for this opportunity. For me, being an alum of NDSU, it's a special deal, and they took a chance on me. And very excited and very appreciative of the opportunity, and also Matt Larson and his continued support. It's a tremendous place. But, most importantly, this group right here, we weren't handed anything all year. We lift weights in a grocery store right now. Our practice facility is a 20-foot high warehouse. Our offices as a coaching staff are in an industrial park, away from our campus, away from our guys. But not once. Not one time did they complain, and they made no excuses, and that's what happens in moments like this. And again, I think adversity has really brought us together, and we were able to deliver in a big stage, and really proud of these guys, all these guys.
Questions for the student athletes? Name and affiliation. We'll start right here.
Lawrence, can you talk about what was coming through your head when George Marshall threw up that last shot and was just off the mark?
When he was coming down, I kind of see that it was out of the rhythm. The time was starting to dwindle down. I didn't really get anything. But once I seen it went up and didn't hit anything, I saw the ball bounce to the floor, and I just tried to tip it out. And once the buzzer in, it was just all celebration from there. And it's kind of a lot of joy and excitement knowing that all the hard work we put in on the off season is starting to pay off for us.
In the back.
A.J, talk about the emotion, the excitement. What was going through your head when that final buzzer went off? Just the feelings.
It's undescribable. It's one of those things where it's, like I said yesterday, it's every student athlete's dream to play in the NCAA March Madness tournament, and we finally get to fulfill that for the second time. And I'm just extremely lucky and blessed to be here with these group of guys. We went out there and battled, and I wouldn't have wanted to do it with any other players.
Right here.
NDSU Spectrum. A.J., when I talked to you before the season started, I asked you if you felt like you had a target on your back, and you said, well, you're 50th in the league, not necessarily. And now as your freshman year, it's been a crazy journey. Could you talk a little bit about the entire season as it's gone on?
Yeah, there's been a lot of ups and downs. We started in Iowa and Texas and got it handed to us pretty bad, and no one thought we had a chance after that, and we just kept getting better every day. That was our motto all year long, was to just get a little bit better each day, and we went into practice and practiced hard and worked hard, and finally all that hard work paid off, and we finally got what our ultimate goal was this year.
Do we have one over here?
Andy Rick, KNDS Radio. Lawrence, can you talk about just the difference this year compared to last year? Coming into this year, people think you don't really have as much of a chance to go to the dance, the chance to win some of the championships. Maybe feel a little bit better?
Most definitely. Last year we kind of knew that we was going to, get to the NCAA tournament. We had a group of seniors who wasn't going to let that, happen. Not going back to the NCAA, getting to the NCAA tournament. But this year felt a little bit more special, knowing that, like Dave said, we go to different places to lift weights and practice, and sometimes we barely see our coaches on other days because their office is far away. But that's one thing we really did, was eliminate excuses and really gel together as team chemistry. But this one felt a lot more, a little bit better, just because I'm the only senior, and that was our goal this year, was to get back to the NCAA tournament, while everybody just picked us as the 5th seed.
We got one back here first.
Bison Information Network, LA. During the whole postgame scrum, it was you, Corey, and Carlin, and I heard one of them say, we weren't going to let you down. What's it like? I know, especially since the beginning of the year they said you're your brothers. What's it like to have the support of those two, especially?
Oh, just not those two, just everybody else too. My teammates really always had my back throughout this year. Just the fact that I'm the only senior, but they always want the best for me. They continue giving me the ball even when I'm struggling. They have a lot of trust and faith in me, and I try to do my best to make plays for them and to lead them down the right way. But just to having these group of guys, support you through good and bad, is a great feeling.
One right here.
You had a 17-4 run in the second half there. What was working?
I guess our body movement. We was kind of getting downhill. Then we kind of got comfortable shooting the ball, but I think that's really what happened. We just got comfortable. Our shots started going in, and then most importantly, we started getting stops. And we just got in a real good flow, and that's the reason why we kind of got that lead.
Can you speak to the momentum that what was going on at that point? Your team's momentum.
Well, it was definitely great. Like I said before, it's always a great feeling when you see the ball go through the hoop. You always get an extra boost and on the defensive end. But like I said before, that was a great momentum swing for us, and we tried to sustain the lead, and we sustained the lead, and we won the game.
Tom, did you still have one?
Tom Savage with the Associated Press. Coach, you were up 9 with just over 6 to play. Did you change something, or do you think they changed something that they made that run into there?
Yeah, I mean, that's a good
Wait,
team.
we're going to stay with the student athletes. We'll get to the coaches, I guess. Let's take one back here.
Josh Watson, Bison Illustrated. A.J., earlier they gave you airball that shot, and the SDSU fans were kind of on you all game, but despite the hostile crowd, you guys were able to block it out. What was that like playing in front of an arena full of people that were really pushing against you guys?
Their fans did a lot to help them get a little bit of momentum, but luckily we could just focus in and dial in. It's just like you just got to go out there and play like it's any other place. You got to go out there and play like it's your home gym, or play like it's your gym that you get shots up in every day.
We've got time for a couple more for the student athletes. So we have one in the third row here. Let's go right here then.
LA, 6 for 9 from 3-point range, but it seemed like a lot of other people were struggling from 3-point range. What was working for you? It seemed like you were able to jack it up from almost anywhere.
Well, I was kind of joking around with my coaches and shooting around today. I was like, I know when I'm missing my threes, I'm too close to the line. I got to step back a little bit. But, today at shooting around, I kind of got comfortable with the rims. And I see my shot go through a lot during shooting around. I kind of jokingly said to, Josh, like, it's going to be a good night tonight, because I was making my shots during shooting around. But I knew eventually I was going to make a couple shots. They say percentages play out play. So, I struggled the first 2 games, so I kind of had a feeling that I was going to come in and shoot the ball at least decently for us to get a W. But, like I said before, I just kind of got comfortable with the rims to shoot around.
One right here.
NDSU Spectrum, LA, obviously a great win today, but moving forward, you guys got high expectations after last year beating Oklahoma, so how do you kind of turn this win and kind of turn it upside down and say we got to keep moving forward?
Well, you probably, feel good about this win for probably the next 24 hours, or maybe till Selection Sunday. Who knows? Yeah, probably till Selection Sunday. But we definitely gonna come out, ready to play whoever it is. Our coach is gonna give us a great scouting report like they've always been throughout this year. But once the ball go up, it's anybody game, and it's on neutral floor. So, but like you said before, we got high expectations from last year. Hopefully this year we could get to the Sweet 16.
We can take one more for the student athletes if there's one. If not, okay, gentlemen, congratulations. We'll excuse you back to the locker room. We'll go ahead and continue with questions for Coach Richman. Go ahead, Tom.
Talk about you're up 9 with a little over 6 to play. Did they do something differently, or was it just a game of runs that happened?
Yeah, I think we're playing a very good team. It's a game of runs, especially this time of year. We maybe got a little bit impatient, offensively. Parks seems to always make some big plays and big shots down the stretch, and he did that.
In the back.
Coach Jeff Frost, you guys were out-rebounded by State. You come back today and out-rebound them and pull down 43 boards. Were you extremely pleased with that effort on the glass, and how much is that them putting up bad shots?
That's a good team. They've shot it extremely well. But really credit our guys. We talked about it. We got beat by 14 or 17 on the glass, or we gave up that many offensive rebounds down at their place, and very uncharacteristic of us. And we talked about fighting. We talked about keep swinging, and our guys really did that. Top to bottom, and boxed out because those guys, even their bigger guards, go to the glass hard. And very pleased with our guys' effort on the glass.
One right here.
Yeah, it's just a flagrant one. They got tangled up, and anytime you swing your elbow, probably above the chest. I haven't seen the replay, but above the head, above the neck, they're going to call it, and apparently that's what they saw.
Go ahead, Jeff.
Timeout in the last minute, the crowd's going nuts. What were the players like in the huddle?
They're great. We talked about it. We wanted this stage. We knew our backs were going to be against the wall in a hostile environment with a pro South Dakota State crowd. But they've handled so many things down the stretch and other past experiences to lean on, and obviously Lawrence delivering. big like he did again down the stretch.
In the back.
Coach, talk about A.J., to have a freshman come in and make the all-tournament team and have the performances he did over the last few years.
Yeah, I really think his season is really remarkable. I know I've touched on it before, but for him to start off 1 for 19 on the year, for him to miss 5 or 6 games during the middle of the year, in the mental toughness it takes for anybody, let alone a freshman, to come back and respond, and then to play your best basketball the last 4 or 5 weeks, was pretty special. It's pretty remarkable, and he's a tremendous talent right now, and I'm really excited to coach him for the next 3 years as well.
Do we have one here?
Yeah, I thought Chris was outstanding Saturday, and then last night in just changing things. He can defend the post, he can move his feet on ball screens, and really challenged him. I didn't think Chris was very good in the first half, so we challenged him on some things, and he responded, and he played like he did the first 2 nights, and we needed every bit of it.
In the way back.
Coach, the Summit League, the conference tournaments anywhere, it's supposed to be at a neutral site, but frankly, it's not really that neutral here when you got 8,000 Jackrabbit fans. Is that something? What are your thoughts on that? Coming to an atmosphere where, let's be honest, it's not really neutral.
This is a tremendous, facility. The people of Sioux Falls are great, and it's been good to us. So you're not going to get any complaints. For me, we're 3 hours away from home, and so it's a quick trip. Hopefully, we can continue to build on these things and get more and more fans here. But you're going to hear nothing but compliments from me on this facility, the people in this community.
In the back.
Coach, you've been to a couple NCAA tournaments as an assistant coach, now as a head coach. How does the feeling of going this year compare to those other times?
Josh, I'm just really happy for our guys. I get to be around a tremendous group, every day. The last thing I want this to be about is me. And you hear a guy like A.J. who just absolutely loves the game of basketball, pours his heart and soul into it. A guy like L.A. that just put us on his back this year. I'm just really proud, to be the coach of a great bunch of guys.
We got time for a few more questions, if there are any. We'll take one here.
Can you describe what it's like winning this for Lawrence Alexander and A.J.
Yeah, it's special. I've touched on it so many times. I mean, he's a tremendous player. One of the greatest to ever put on a North Dakota State uniform, and his numbers prove that. But I'll hang out with the kid for the rest of my life. He's a way better kid than he's a player, and that's a big statement.